One of my favorite parts about personal finance is the fact that it doesn't have to be complicated. You can win with money by just using common sense. So here are 4 common sense money principles that you can live by every day. Common sense prevails when it comes to your money. When people say personal finance, I feel like I should have like reader glasses on and say words like diversification and growth stock mutual funds and like use all these big terms, because personal finance, it seems like a very intimidating topic and people don't like talking about their money because they kind of feel stupid. People that win with money and that are rich, they know all the stuff that I don't, and I'm just a common person. But listen, you guys, personal finance, majority of it is behavior. Very small percentage of it is head knowledge. So if you live by common sense principles when it comes to money, it's amazing how quickly you can win. Like number 1, live on less than you make. Blowing your mind right now, aren't I? Yeah, you guys, if you spend more than you make, you're gonna be broke. If you live on less than you make, you have money to save and save for the future. Things for like emergencies, so that debt doesn't have to be part of your life, or things that you wanna, save up for the future. It's amazing, just living on less than you make. But it's hard to do. It's easy to understand, it's hard to do. Another common sense principle that I live by is, if you don't have the money, don't buy it. Oh my gosh. I said this in an interview, like a national interview one time, and I said, yeah, well, if you don't have the money, don't buy it. Anchor looked at me and she was like, that is so smart. I was like, really? Okay, because it's common sense. We all know it, but doing it is hard, again, because there's credit cards, car loans, all these ways to go get things that we want instantly. But when you're in debt and you're living paycheck to paycheck, like 70% of Americans do, it's hard to win with money. So if you just go by the philosophy, well, we don't have the money for that vacation, so we're not gonna take it. I don't have the money to buy that particular car, so I'm not gonna buy it. But just living with this idea that debt has to be a part of your life is gonna keep you broke. Another common sense principle is talking about money, even when it's hard. And when you're married especially, communicating about money, this should be part of marriage, right? You talk about every aspect of marriage, from in-laws to kids and parenting. Money should be part of that, but it's not. So many couples refuse to talk about it, and it's very hard to win with money if you're married and you and your spouse are not on board. So talk about money. And the last one to some of you is something that you do every day, and some of you don't do it at all. But simply log into your bank account. You guys, it's amazing how people don't even know their username and password for their bank account. Log in and know what's going on. Know how much money you have. This whole idea of overdraft fees and spending more than what you have in your checking account is silly. Like, that's 5th grade math, you guys. We gotta do better than that. And so to win financially, you have to take ownership, and part of that is knowing what you have. So very common sense, very basic, but just log into your bank account. So those 4 common sense money principles, it's just the basics right there. But to dive more into those and other great habits that you can implement in your life and common sense ways to live with your money, make sure to check out my book, Love Your Life, Not Theirs. I walk through everything from giving, saving, spending, getting out of debt, living intentionally with your money, all around this idea of helping you love your life and not everyone else's. Start winning with money, grab some great tools, including my book. You can click the link below to order it. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out this other great video.